Good morning everyone, welcome back to our channel. You join us here in Alaska, which wasn't in the original plan at all for this trip.
It wasn't at all. We we turned right at the bottom of the Dempster instead of turning left, and we ended up in America. So now we're here. This morning though, we are going to be tackling the Canwell Glacier Trail by accident. Again. Just found an eye overlander spot and it ended up being kind of right at the start of the gnarly bit of the trail, but it leads us all the way up to a glacier hopefully. So that's what we're going to be doing. Well, let's get going.
It's early in the morning.
Let's go. Look at the view though.
Oh, look at it. It's amazing. We're so lucky.
This is the life.
Okay, so Ollie's put the tyres down this morning. We've done 20 psi at the front and 25 at the back. Yeah,
it's not too bad. It's just for a bit of rock. I mean, the actual trail is all right, isn't it? But
exactly. It's just a bit like loose shell, pebbly stuff. Anyway, so we've done that. We just need to put the roof down and then we are going to crack on with the trail.
So, I don't know if you can tell by this angle, but we're on quite a steep incline today. So, but literally the first obstacle is just the steep bit, but it's really, really loose. So I've just put the diff lock in because all the tyres were going, and obviously the engine's dead cold. So this is great, obviously. Yeah, literally like 5 meters away from our camp spot, it just went straight up. So yeah, so it's quite steep. I've just diff lock's working well. We're going up. We're just taking it nice and easy because it is really loose and there's a big drop on that side. So
oh, it's why I'm looking this side.
Alright, so from the campsite we've just been going up for like, I don't know, probably 100 meters? No, not quite, maybe 50 meters or so. It's just been up, 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 up. It's been steep. And then we got to like a little bit that was flat and I applied the brakes and there was a horrible like grinding noise coming from them. So I thought, oh, something's probably stuck in it. So I put some brake cleaner in, drove a bit more.
Still doing it.
Put the brakes on, still doing it.
Yeah.
Looked at all the pads and all the discs. We've got a bit of scoring, I'm guessing, just from the Dempster when we got loads of like mud and crap in them. This little suspect right here. Well, I say this one, both of the rears, the inner pad no longer exists. Like we don't have an inner pad anymore.
Ridiculous.
Like there's nothing there. And I mean, obviously I should have checked this before, but why has it just started making the noise now? Like brake pads don't just disappear. Like we must have had something there before. But I kid you not, there's nothing. And that disc on the back is just you can see where it's going to get so scored. So we can see the glacier.
It's just there.
Look.
Look how close it is. That's so cool.
But the last bit requires going up quite steep, and we can see we just sent the drone out to have a look. And there's quite a few sections where it goes up and then back down and up and back down, and with brakes like that, I don't think that's, and also the brake pedal just went completely soft, and we've got to get down this. So
and we're by ourselves.
And we're by ourselves as well. So I'm thinking we turn around here and go back down before anything catastrophic happens. So yeah, we're going to try and turn around here. It's a little bit tight, but it'll be all right. And then we've got to get down. There's just this one or 2 quite steep bits with quite big rocks, and hopefully the brakes hold up for that. And then when we get to the bottom, we'll see. I might flip the outside brake pad to the inside.
Okay.
Because I think there's something about the pistons. I don't know.
Are they interchangeable? Are they?
I think so. Yeah, you can just chuck them in, but it just means it's a bit safer apparently. But yeah, there's literally no pads on the inside. So, oops.
Oh, sad for us.
Sad for us. We're going back down. Sorry, guys.
That was boring.
But I'll put some. I'll show you what it would have looked like with the drone. Ready? Go.
There you go, that was only like a 6 to 8 point turn, so it wasn't too bad. Right, let's get back before you know, things really go sideways.
Alright, all turned around.
Huh?
Let go down.
Let's go down. Look at all the gorgeous wildflowers there are on this trail as well. They're so pretty. There's some more over there. It's just gorgeous little flowers. And now we tackle the steep bit coming down with no brakes.
Yeah. So we're going to go first gear, obviously, just incredibly slowly.
Low as well, or just first?
Obviously low, yeah. I thought that was implied.
Right.
Yeah, so we're just going to go very slowly, and I'm just going to keep an eye on the brakes, because so they are working, but I just don't want to cause any further damage, basically.
Yeah.
It's red. Why is it red?
Who knows why it's red? Nothing around it's
Any
red.
Geologists?
Geographers?
No, not geographers. Geologists specifically. Can any geologists tell us why the rock is red?
Is it something to do with like iron?
Oh, iron.
I reckon it's like.
Yeah, the brakes have really just given up the ghost. I mean, I have to pump the pedal now. I'm guessing because obviously the piston in the rear extends, so I'm extending it, then it's actually doing it anyway. We're nearly at the bottom, and now we're going to be heading to the Denali highway to go and see Mount Denali, I'm guessing. Do you see it from the highway? Yeah. Okay.
It's at the end.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Did you know Mount Denali is the highest mountain from base to peak in the world? It's higher than Everest in terms of where it starts from the floor to the top. Yeah.
There you go. Fun fact of the day for you.
Yeah.
You didn't do a geography degree for nothing, did you, love?
Alright. Tire time. I'm going to put them back up, but not too high because we're going to go on to Denali and apparently it's gravel as well. So I think I'm just going to rack the fronts up to like 32 and then leave the backs at like 38 or something.
Yeah?
Yeah, that should be about right. Tell you what, next build, inbuilt tyre compressor, that's going in.
Yeah.
Right, what's that reading at the moment?
This is all a bit of a faff.
Yeah, well the Defender battery is obviously underneath the passenger seat, so we have to take the seat out, the little base plate and everything, and then we can do it. It's just a pain in the ass. Right, back on the main road.
All aired up?
Aired the tyres back up. I'm just keeping a close eye on those rear brakes. That rear right, the rear left disc is so scored on the inside, so it must have been like that for quite a while. The bit that confuses me is that they weren't making any noise, and we had pads left before we started the Dempster on the inside, because I checked everything. So how have both just gone like that?
Can they like fall out? Is that a stupid question? Did they just fall off?
I don't think so. I don't know.
We didn't break that much on the Dempster.
No, not really. So, I don't know, maybe the vibration, the mud, the silt and stuff, I have no clue.
Anyway.
At least they're the rear brakes, not the front brakes.
Yeah, we're making our way down to Anchorage.
Via the Denali Highway.
Via the Denali Highway.
Let's go. Right, so we made it about 10 minutes on the Denali Highway. And all of a sudden there was quite a loud noise that started, like a really loud grumble that started from the front. Now I thought it was the front when we arrived in Fairbanks, but the garage said no, it was fine, it was just from the back. And I was
the front brakes, yeah?
No, the rear brakes. They told me it was the rear brakes.
Yeah.
When we got the service done, I was like, are you sure? I definitely thought it sounded like it was coming from the front. And also when we were going around corners, it could get worse, and I was like, well, the brakes probably aren't going to do that. So I've just checked the wheel up here, and I don't know if you can see that, but look at the...
Yeah.
So that's the front wheel bearing.
Which is bad.
Yeah, I mean that's serious. Like, it's that bad. So I think we're gonna go back to Paxson, the town that, well, I say town, it's like a few houses at the start of the highway. And then from there, sorry, there's actually like a million mosquitoes. And then from there, we're gonna have to get a tow truck, I guess, to Anchorage.
Yeah.
And get some stuff ordered. I guess that's gonna not be fun.
It's not gonna be fun, no.
No. So,
joys of driving a Defender, hey baby.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan, basically.
So yeah, not good. It's never great, but
it might explain why the wheel's on a funny angle, even though it wasn't wobbling before. Like, this is the first time it's given us that result. So
this could be the secret unexplained issue that we've been facing for the past like month and a half, basically. Which, if you look at it that way, I guess is good that we finally know.
Well, yeah, but we don't know for sure. I mean, it could be. Let's hope it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna.
But obviously not great for us right now. There are genuinely so many mosquitoes.
We're just gonna crawl back to Paxson. We're gonna go slowly, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
So we are absolutely crawling back to Paxson.
The noises are just awful.
Yeah, it's not sounding great.
But like, I just don't understand how it can fail so
quickly.
Like, usually you get a noise, right? You get the noise coming, and then within a few hundred miles it gets worse and worse and worse. But there was no noise apart from a tiny bit yesterday when we were going around corners, which I assume was probably just still the back brakes. And we've only done 140 miles since the service, and there was no play then. So how can it fail that? I guess it can, because it has.
It has done that, so it must do.
So yeah, we're gonna go. Well, I promise we can't call anybody because neither of our phones work.
Well, I had service in Paxson, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's why we're going back there.
Yeah.
So we're just crawling back to try and. But yeah, it's not looking too good, and we're like in the middle of between Anchorage and Fairbanks. It's like 5 hours to Anchorage and like 4 hours to Fairbanks, so I don't really know. Literally the worst place possible, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Of course we are.
Obviously.
At least it's pretty outside.
Yeah.
It could be ugly.
At least we're in a house, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that sound, but it's really not good.
5 miles an hour and it's this bad. Not good. I'm suspecting that our seal around the swivel wasn't great / there, but it kind of wasn't there. So I'm suspecting that potentially on the Dempster, all of the mud and crap that got into that or something, and the vibrations and everything was basically just knackered that entire side.
Yeah.
I'm suspecting. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just, yeah. Apparently some guy just very kindly stopped and asked if we were alright. Apparently we've got about 7 miles until we can get service, and then it's like however long. But he said that it might be worth just getting a guy from Anchorage to come all the way here, because at least then we only have to pay for Anchorage to here back again, rather than Glenallen up here, back to Glenallen, Anchorage, back to Glen, 3 or 4 times there.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but
actually, does that make any sense?
I don't really know.
Sorry,
No, it's okay. We're
not had any breakfast. We've not had any lunch. It's currently 2 o'clock. Well, I'm just hoping that we can call somebody this evening, at least then potentially tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because David, our German friend, we said we'd meet him halfway down here at a campsite.
And he doesn't have any service.
And he hasn't got a Starlink or anything, so he's going to be like, well, where the hell are they? And I've sent him a message, but obviously it's not gone through. So
he's going to think we abandoned him.
I know, I feel bad.
I feel bad too.
Well, we didn't abandon him, Moose abandoned him.
Moose gave up the fucking ghost.
Well, we'll keep on trucking really slowly. I'm going to stop every 5-10 minutes, check on the temperature of the hub, maybe let it cool down. Yeah, it's not looking good.
We keep saying that. It's really not looking good, is it? So, we managed to limp Moose to just a rest stop on the side. I think we're at mile 7 on the Denali highway. We have called a towing company from Anchorage. They are coming. They are 5 hours away, so it's currently 3 o'clock, so they're going to get here about 8, and then there's a 5-hour drive back to Anchorage. So that's what, 2 o'clock in the morning? Have I done that right? No, 1 o'clock in the morning. And we're getting them to drop us off in a Bass Pro car park because we love Bass Pro car parks. So yeah, we're just gonna chill out here. Oh my god, there are mosquitoes in the car. Got him. We're just gonna chill out here until said tow truck arrives.
5 hours in a car with a bloke.
Yeah. Bagsy not being in the middle.
Oh. What happens if it's like the Defender middle seat, where whenever the driver's driving and they have to
touch your crotch?
They literally have to fondle your bollocks just to change gear. It's ridiculous. Hence why we got rid of the seat. Yeah, so all to look forward to. We can sleep in the Bass Pro car park, right?
Yeah, I checked.
Oh, we can. Sweet. I tell you what is in Anchorage though, Anchorage Airport. So I might go plane spotting because I love Anchorage Airport. Fire, never been. Should be cool. Another one. There you go. Dead. Swatted.
Can you tell we're a little bit delirious and just over it slightly?
I'm fine. I was saying to Lily, I was saying to Lily,
oh lord,
I'm actually less stressed now, even though the truck's properly knackered, than I was before when we've had small issues, because I know what the problem is, and it's such an obvious thing. I'm like, okay, well that is the problem. Before, it's all been little things that we couldn't diagnose on the road, and that stresses me out more in case it's something really serious. Yeah. Whereas now well, we're just getting a free lift to Anchorage, isn't it? Yeah. We should have asked him how much it would cost to go to Vancouver. Just whacked on the insurance. Right, lunch. Well, we're still here. I think this is hour 7 now of waiting. We think he's going to be here soon with the tow truck. It is currently 24 minutes past 10. So we're going to be in Anchorage about 2 o'clock in the morning, I think. Maybe later, maybe 3 o'clock. Anyway, it's not been the worst place in the world to get stuck with that view. And also this view. So yes, we're getting our pyjamas on We don't know if it's going to be a middle seat situation and be really awkward for 6 hours of driving back to Anchorage. But yeah, we've got some films downloaded and we are going to get cracking. Here comes our saviour. Oh, we stopped.
Yeah. Is it grinding? I bet. So good morning everybody. It's currently 1:45.
The morning after.
The morning
Well,
after.
the afternoon after.
Before. We got in here at about 3 a.m. We made it, I think, from where we were about an hour on the tow truck in total, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. It kept having a puncture on the dolly at the back.
We stopped 5 times, I'm pretty sure.
We stopped 5 times. I had to turn the Defender on and off and get the tyre inflator out in the middle of the night on an Alaskan highway with loads of mosquitoes. That was fun. But yeah, we're still about 4 hours, I think, from Anchorage from here, maybe just under 3.5.
Yeah.
The guy with the tow truck's gone back to Anchorage to get a different truck and bring it back. So he should be here about 4 o'clock. And then again, so we'll be back in Anchorage hopefully this evening about 8, 9.
I think, yeah, I think we've added a few hours on there
so
just
let's hope. Oh, here comes a lorry potentially. You ready? Ready? Shakes the entire
It
car.
shakes the whole tent. We've got a little tent up as well. It's shaking
It's
everything.
so hot. So yeah, we're just basically being abandoned on the side of the road.
Sad for us.
That is sad for us. Obviously, we can't really drive anywhere without risking doing really more significantly more damage, so we're just waiting basically. Yeah. We've ordered all the parts, so they're arriving on Monday hopefully, which is fantastic, and then hopefully the garage in Anchorage can have a look at doing the wheel bearing on Thursday.
Yeah, that's what we've booked it for.
So yeah, that's where we're at the moment.
So yeah, we when we got here at 3, like I said, we literally just crashed. So we've got our little downstairs bed made up. We also have a lovely little snack bag. Our tow truck driver is such a lovely guy. And he actually came with his family as well, his wife and his son. So it was a fun, entertaining car ride. But he's brought us like snacks and water, and we kept telling him that like this is our house on wheels, so we have like a whole fridge full of food. But he was really lovely and he got us some bits and bobs. So we're gonna whack on a movie. I was saying to Ol, we need to find the longest movie. So what came to mind was Star Wars, The Hobbit.
No.
We need trilogies, baby. We need trilogies to get us through.
Do you reckon we could watch most of The Office in
Oh, we could. Ollie and I are obsessed with the US Office, if that's a fun fact for anyone out there. So we could get through season 1, I reckon.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get
So we're going to do
cracking.
that. And then we're going to go to Anchorage. Hopefully.
So yeah, this is where we've been for, I don't know, since 3 o'clock last night, and it's currently 3 o'clock this afternoon, so at least 12 hours. Yeah, we're hoping he should be here in a couple of hours, and then for a nice 4-hour to 5-hour car ride back to Anchorage. Parts are on their way, which is good. Yeah. The problem is, I sit in Moose and I'm like, oh, it's like a little house, and then I keep thinking, oh, it's really annoying because it keeps breaking, blah, blah. And then I see her just sat like that, and she looks so cool. And I'm like, oh, but I've got to, I'm just conflicted. Do I want a patrol? Yes. Should I keep the Defender? Yes. Who knows?
Right. Round 2. It is currently 6 p.m. on the third, so today's Thursday, and we originally called the tow truck 2 p.m. yesterday, Wednesday. So it's been over 24 hours, and we're an hour down the road from where we got picked up first. So we had a chilled out day. We watched a movie. It was fine. Tow truck's back, this time with the flatbed as opposed to like the little dolly wheels that kept blowing up on us yesterday. Let's get Moose to Anchorage, guys. We can do it. I know we can. Right. She's on.